At Lowe's, this Veterans Day and every day, verified military members, veterans, and their spouses get automatic silver status in My Lowe's Rewards with free standard shipping, plus 10% off eligible purchases with no annual limit. It's one way we honor and give back to those who have served and still do. Learn more now at lowes.com/military. 10% discount can't be combined with another offer. Exclusions, terms, and conditions apply. Loyalty program subject to terms and conditions. Details at lowes.com/terms. Subject to change.
Welcome back to the roast Mortem. How's it going, guys? How the hell are you? How are your hearts? And of course, how are your heads? And how are your threads?
Oh, I like it.
Very good, wasn't it?
Very good.
Because the merchandise.
Apt.
It rhymed. The merchandise shop is now open.
Very exciting.
Justgoodstuff.ie.
Some lovely little bits, I must say.
It's a very limited edition, exclusive, buy now before to avoid disappointment type merchandise store.
I'm with you.
From Donkey Kong to Derangement, from Donkey Bastards to Oniva, it's got genuinely, it's got everything.
It's the greatest hits.
It's also, by the way, with merchandise, I think there's nothing worse than merchandise that has the person's name on it.
Totally agree.
Nevertheless, justgoodstuff.ie. For those of you who are not living in Ireland, by the way, fret not. I have arranged that there is international shipping available on absolutely everything. It's also pretty fast, by the way. I think it's like in Ireland, it's like 2 or 3 days, and beyond, probably a little bit longer. Let's be honest. Probably says 5 working days, and then it's like the following Tuesday, and they go, oh, well, actually in Bermuda, Saturday doesn't count. Nevertheless, international shipping is available. The sizes range from, I think, extra small up to like 5XL. So every single size and shape is catered for. Justgoodstuff.ie. Last but not least, if you pop your email in below, you'll get exclusives on some very, very exciting things that are coming up.
Let's go.
So basically, I'm going to be just running all of the info through justgoodstuff.ie going forward. So yeah, have a look. The link is in the bio of this episode. Have a look at the merch and we can go from there. Last but not least, for those of you, just a little incentive just to sort of jizz it up a bit, as my mum would say. For those of you that get an item of merchandise within 7 days of this episode publishing, so before next Thursday, I'm going to send you a personalised voice note on Instagram.
Oh,
yeah,
that's big.
Well, let's hope it's not too many of you. So if you buy something, if you get something from the merch store, send me a DM and you will get a little voice note. It can be a miniature roast if you wish of you. Nevertheless, Oniva. Oh, sorry. Also, shortlisted for what was it?
All Ireland Podcast Awards.
All Ireland Podcast Awards. The Weekly Rose, Mark Meegan's Weekly Rose, has been shortlisted for Best Entertainment Podcast of the Year.
Amazing.
Let's be honest. If we do not win, it's rigged. Hey, look at the other nominees. I'm not doing the bullshit. I'm not doing the just so delighted to be I'm expected to be. After the
first nomination, and we're going for
after the Donkey Kong saga, if that doesn't fucking get a golden, I don't know what. I'm joking. The ego. This is the thwarting,
100% serious as well.
Machiavellian sort of Macbeth that will ultimately lead to our demise.
It's amazing.
Anyway, listen, we are truly honoured and humbled to be nominated, and of course, up with some amazing podcasts.
Sure.
Ultimately, we don't listen to any other podcasts.
No.
Any podcaster that says that they do is a liar.
Yes.
The only time they dip in is to listen for about 30 seconds and go, wow, I'm funnier than that.
Not as good as me.
Not as good as me. Nevertheless, thank you very much. However, all of these great things and good things are not the thing that I've been teasing over the last couple of weeks.
No.
There is big news coming and it's probably going to be next week.
So exciting. I can't wait.
Stay tuned, my friends. Conspiracy theories. Thoughts?
I enjoy them. I find them a lot of fun.
Well, yeah, okay. Conspiracy theories are fun, but we also have to remember, like, I put up a question box last night on Instagram, and some of the stuff that I got, it's not conspiracy theories. Oh, worked with a guy who was taken out of work for 3 weeks because he thought that there were UFOs chasing him to work. That's not a conspiracy theory. That's schizophrenia, like, do you know what I mean?
That man needed help.
That's psychosis.
Yes. He needed
That's
treatment.
some form of manic episode gone wrong. Like, that is... The guy is a very severe mental health crisis, like.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Bloody nutbag conspiracy theorist. My nan hasn't had a bath in months and she keeps forgetting her car. That's not a conspiracy. Do you know what I mean?
That's not the Rothschilds doing.
We found Uncle Bruce wandering the aisles of IKEA with his knob out. Do you know what I mean? Asking anybody if they fancy to playing a game of Jenga. That's not tinfoil hat. That's not Jim Core on a boner. That's get the guy into a home.
Yeah.
These aren't conspiracies.
Okay.
You know, conspiracies would be like, Mark Megan not getting the public recognition that he always deserves for his comedy because of his accent. That would be a conspiracy.
That's a conspiracy.
That would be a conspiracy. The sort of reverse classism that because of the way that I sound, you know what I mean? I don't get the kudos and the props that I deserve. That would be a conspiracy.
Okay, I'm with you now.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
That makes perfect sense.
That's why.
Sorry? Okay, so Ireland does have a lot of conspiracy theories.
Yes, big time.
I mean, I don't think we need to get into the Anunnaki, Robert. Well, obviously, there's the JFK conspiracies. What do you think about that one? Do you think that could be?
I think the JFK conspiracy sits in like that space of there's probably a bit of truth to some level of it, but like this idea that
Lee Harvey Oswald,
like being either like supported by someone or I don't know.
Our history teacher, genuine history teacher in fourth year was like Lee Harvey Oswald was a plant by the... Good stuff. Thanks for that education. That'll go well in the mocks.
Yeah, how did the junior cert go with that one?
Do you know what I mean?
It was the man on the grassy knoll.
Literally. People are just completely upset. But you've got those grand conspiracies. Then, of course, you've got the sort of like, Bin Laden played golf with fucking George Bush's nephew. Like Bin Laden was like in Augusta at the Masters, just like living American high society, and then decided to take down the towers.
Yeah, that was his kind of
the engineering. Shut up. You're smoking hash in your bedroom, and your keyboard is so stuffed with Dorito dust and crusted over ejaculate that you actually aren't able to type in a coherent manner. I am not trusting your opinions on global events.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. There is a very fine line between having interesting conversations about things that don't maybe make full things that don't make full sense and things that are just abjectly mental. Yeah.
Oh, Diana's not dead, is she not? No, her and Dodie actually faked their own deaths and they now live a quiet life in Dubai. Brilliant. Worse than hell, anyway. Do you know what I mean, though? Like that, they're always the deaths. The fake deaths I'm not buying into.
No, and I think
Tupac is dead, Biggie is dead, yes. Diana's dead, Dodie's dead, Elvis is dead, Prince is dead, just naming all people that are dead. Dead, my nana, dead. Your nana, dead. Some people, listeners, dead. Lots of people in the world, dead. We're all dead. Bono with the fingers. Dead. Africans, dead. Wow. No, but you know what I mean? I will say this. My family, I have to be very careful here.
Go on.
We knew a family growing up from Cork. We spent most of our time down in Cork growing up.
Yeah.
We knew a family from Cork. The dad disappeared, never to be seen again. Okay. People assumed the worst. He showed up on Eurosport about 18 months later, leaning out the back of a fucking 37 Jeannot yacht in the America's Cup, which is sailing for those nautically uninformed listeners of ours. Genuinely. Don't be entering the sailing Olympics if you're going to ditch your family. Do you know what I mean?
That's the most privileged abandonment I've ever heard of.
Literally. Fetch the oilskins.
Tell you what, Mark, why don't you take me through some of the best conspiracy theories you got?
Okay, Grant, but at the same time, you have to remember that my DMs are filled with loons.
Yes, I know. That's why I'm asking.
So, in terms of, like, obviously all conspiracy theories are ultimately loons, and you need to stop smoking hash. But at the same time, these are lots of these are particularly... Will I just get into them?
Yeah, I think so.
Local lad thinks Daniel Kinahan hiding in a church in the west of Ireland. Good stuff. Megan takes on the Kinahans.
That would last 5 minutes.
Just when he's finished with the Gucci gang, he decides to take down the Kinahans. I'm like, Nicola fucking Talents. Do you know what I mean?
That would last an astonishingly short amount of time.
Me versus the Kinahans would be a very, very brief skirmish.
Yes.
Daniel, sorry. I'm sorry, Daniel. I'll do anything. Do you know what I mean? That would be it. Or I wouldn't.
No.
Do you think you'd be a good Kinahan?
Do I think?
Yeah.
No.
I can imagine you as a Kinahan.
Do you reckon?
They call you the giggler.
Oh, yeah, I love
And it'd
it.
be like your death move is to laugh at I don't know. Anyway, let's look at this. Daniel Kinahan, he's not hiding in the church.
No, he's certainly not.
He's definitely not. Why would he be hiding in a church in the west of Ireland? Where is he in the church? Is he up behind the organ? Is he in the sacristy?
In the tabernacle.
Do you know what I mean? Ooh, religious vernacular.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Good
complete.
hiding place.
That's complete slop. Woman just writes in, all the COVID ones were true. No, they weren't.
Nope.
The army weren't involved. A woman I know says the moon is a hologram.
No.
She needs to do a stint in a psychiatric wellness facility. That isn't a conspiracy. That is, you've lost your damn mind.
Yes, you don't know basic astronomy.
Again, basic astronomy. I love it.
The moon.
I love. All right, Galileo.
Stop.
Nevertheless, the Twin Towers were exploded and didn't collapse.
Well, like, they did explode.
They did explode.
But they also collapsed. The Twin Towers one for me is when you're having a conversation with someone and they bring up the Twin Towers, that's when you know you've kind of, crossed the line into insanity.
Yeah, but have you seen the picture of the plane from the other angle? Yes, I have. And also, if the people behind the 9/11, right, if it was the government and they were going, right, this is the way that we pull the wool over the world's eyes, okay? Yeah. Let's just hope that nobody has a Fujifilm and takes it from the left angle, because then we'll be bloody foiled. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
the big boys in the Pentagon will be fucked if somebody has a camera phone that can take one from the arse of the plane where the secret bombs, you know that one where it was like they said that the planes shot the towers before oh my god.
But as well, just these random tidbits of information that they can say with complete authority. Like there's one, jet fuel doesn't melt steel beams. Doesn't it?
Jet fuel. You smoke grass. You know nothing about gas. You literally have more points on your penalty. Yeah, I've made that guy too many times.
I enjoy it.
It's time to retire it.
That should be on the merch.
You have more penalty points than you got in the leaving cert, but still, like, it's
insane.
So if you actually, honestly, there's a YouTube. Is there? There's a YouTube website, and there's a $sign in the picture of the. Cool. Good luck. It's over.
The username is like NoScope360.
Oh my god! Hidden truths.
Yeah.
And then there's always something about that fucking tribe as well, the Aztecs or one of these. But yeah, they were actually, if you look at their calendar only went as far as, then they're wiped out. Cool, it's over. Or it's just administrative errors.
They too are dead.
They too are dead.
Dead.
Aztecs, dead.
Not too soon.
9/11. You fully... The Milky Bar Kid, dead. Apparently, the Milky Bar Kid died because he put 2 pencils up his nose and hit it off a table. Like American History X style. Completely absurd.
That is rotten.
I feel like the Milky Bar Kid played more of a role. He was a very ubiquitous character in our childhood for something that doesn't exist. People were like, oh, Milky Bar Kid, yeah, Sean, he went to Gonzaga. Do you know what I mean? As if he's like a real thing. It's a cartoon fucking mascot.
Yeah, outrageous.
It's something completely miscellaneous, like a sidekick on a podcast. I mean, at the end,
no.
2 pencils up his nose. Deserves to die.
Nasty way to go.
Yeah.
Nasty.
John Lennon and George, what's his name? Faked their own deaths? Nope. Also, are still alive. Cool. They'd be dead now anyway.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Oh, apparently, anyway.
To be fair, Paul McCartney played Glastonbury, 2 years ago? 3-hour set?
I'm sort of over Paul McCartney.
Yeah, but absolutely.
Yeah.
Wings are shite.
It's rock and roll. Why are you dancing like that?
You're a great grandfather.
You're an old racist. Probably. Yeah, man. Stop saying man. We get it. You're from Liverpool. People from Liverpool, we get it that you're from Liverpool. Sorry? I'm from Liverpool. Yeah, we know. Why do you have to begin? It's like every Italian person has to begin a sentence with, well, in Italy. Yeah, I know. You're Italian.
Yeah,
fair play to you.
Part of your personality.
Literally. Okay, the moon is a hologram. More people say the moon is a hologram. Insanity.
Where are you on the moon landing?
Where am I on it?
Yeah. Do you think it happened?
Of course.
Well, a lot of people don't. That's one of the big... that's maybe the original conspiracy theory.
That they were doing it to defund or to...
Propaganda
the
move of
Russians.
the Cold War. Yeah.
Yeah. Name the 3 people. Name the 3 people that went to space.
Well, easily. Neil Armstrong was first on the moon.
Yeah, second.
Buzz Aldrin was second. Michael Collins didn't leave Apollo 11.
Yeah.
Had to stay in because they didn't have a door.
One of his biggest regrets, I'd say.
He skipped the War of Independence.
One of his biggest regrets, and cheating on his third wife and being found with her knickers over his genitals by his daughter.
Sorry.
There are 2 regrets he has. He was interviewed by the National Geographic, and they said, so Mick, what is your biggest regret? Well, I suppose wanking into the thong from Claire's Accessories was probably... No, we were hoping for moon landing stuff. Biggest regret, anal probably, and catching a... Do you know what I mean?
I didn't run in 85.
Massachusetts, bundling a body into the undergrowth beside... That's probably the biggest regret.
Yeah.
Biggest regret, probably the hooker in Wisconsin who definitely had HIV back in the 80s. Yeah, and then not coming forward when that would be... Any more on the moon landing?
Yeah, it didn't happen.
Yeah, I wasn't there. Princess Diana apparently lives in Peru.
Yeah, I could see that.
So Avril Lavigne died. No. We have to take... Okay, I'm definitely not answering that one. Benicio del Toro is just Brad Pitt in disguise.
Could see that, yeah.
I could see that sort of post-Beast thing Pitt.
Yeah.
Benicio's a very good actor.
Oh, he is.
Watched Sicario again the other night.
It's so good.
Josh Brolin, superb. Here's one for you.
Go on.
Emily Blunt is actually the villain. Yeah.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Let that resonate. If you've watched Sicario, Emily Blunt
Okay, I can kind of see where you're coming, but no.
Okay. The local Chinese, they don't use the word Chinese, but I'm going to use the word Chinese because that's just outrageous that you... The local Chinese takeaway...
What user sent you that?
The local Chinese takeaway uses cats instead of chicken and chicken curry. No, they don't.
No.
They don't use seagulls either. Someone's like, no, fully the embassy one in Monkstown, they used to always catch seagull. Do you realise how hard it would be? Think about the time and the money that would go into it. They don't have the resources to be going out to catch 7 seagulls every... Think about that, guys. Will we do can we sit around group meeting, family meeting? Yeah, just for looking at the menu for today.
Yeah.
Ling, are you going to... That's a reasonable...
I'm just enjoying the bit.
Ling, are you going to go up to Musgraves and get loads of those chicken fillets? Or what were you thinking? Well, Ping, you had another idea, didn't you? Okay, that's maybe... But like... Do you know what I mean? You had an idea. Well, I was going to go down to Sea Point with this rope.
Yeah.
Sorry? And what were we going to do? Sort of lasso seagulls. And then bring the seagulls, post-lasso seagulls into the deep fat fryer, defeather them. I don't know what you have to do, like break their necks.
Yeah.
It's just...
It'd be an ordeal, wouldn't it?
And then somebody else said seal.
Yeah.
Seal. Heidi fucking Klum sent that one in. Brilliant. She went out with seal.
Yes, I'm
like
aware.
a kiss from a Rosie. My daughter.
Oh, lovely.
Wordplay.
Lovely.
Nevertheless,
Hello, Rosie.
Dad genuinely believes the pyramids were built by aliens. Causes war when it comes up. Fetch the butterfly nets.
Now, not to agree with him, 2,000 years BC, some of the stones and the size of them, you couldn't do that today.
How did they do it?
Slavery.
Oh.
It's obviously slavery. Like it is.
Oh, there's a lot to be done. It's not a perfect system. No, you can't. Obviously, neither of us are advocates nor beliefs, and don't let those satirical/sardonic tones of laughter be perceived as making light of one of the most traumatic, troubling, and evil, disgusting activities ever committed by humanity. Someone says that Helen Keller is apparently a liar. What is it against the blind? Somebody else said that Stefan Wonder, is also not blind.
Yeah, that's not okay.
Like, I understand people dismissing ADHD and saying that they don't believe people have it. They're literally blind. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's completely fucking insane.
One of the best live performances I've ever seen.
Who?
It was phenomenal. Stevie Wonder.
Really?
Yeah. Genuinely.
Yeah, I'd well believe it.
I'm very obviously blind. I'm not taking the piss. Like,
What? Because he kept banging into the amps?
No,
Like, do you know what I
'cause he
mean?
was being
Oh, he thought it was a
assisted
piano and
around the
he was
stage.
playing a coat. Do you know what I mean? You went for a slash at half time.
I made him do an eye test.
Do you know what I mean? And he was walking into the car park. You found him crouched between a Nissan Micra singing "Isn't She Lovely?" Like, what are you talking
I'm
about?
just saying, he was very obviously like he was being brought.
What? Because he had sunglasses on, he was smiling.
No, because he was being brought around the stage, like he was being.
Yeah, but so's my
escorted.
nana, and she's not blind.
Oh, she's playing the 3 arenas.
Well, no. I saw Lionel Richie twice.
Did you?
Yeah. Phenomenal.
Really?
Yeah, really, really good.
I'd say so.
I actually met him as well. There's a picture of me with him.
London BBC.
Blackrock College boy died when he shoved 2 pencils up his nostrils. Yeah, similar again. Just Phil Innes is Glenda Gilson's dad.
Wow.
That's an interesting one.
Yeah.
My man believes Eddie Hobbs was given a warning by the government to stop doing economic predictions. I stopped listening once I hear the name Eddie Hobbs. A clown.
Yes.
An unequivocal clown.
His current YouTube show is quite conspiracy theory-esque.
How, like, I knew he's off the deep end, but are we talking Mariana Trench levels? Like, how far?
Like, had Rebel Media on last week when there was the, protests in Dublin. And, yeah, it's pretty
Oh, so
bad.
was he anti-immigration and all that sort of stuff crazy?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, big time, yeah.
There's a shock. So wait, so the loon, there's a, wait, I'm just trying to wrap my head around that.
Yeah.
The complete loon also has really strong beliefs and really strong anti-immigration rhetoric.
Who would have thought?
Almost like that there's a connection there between abject xenophobia and racism. Yeah.
Who would have thought?
That is, in 2012, the Junior Cert Results Nights in Wes was cancelled because Donny was dead. That's not fair. That's absolutely not fair. Also, I saw Donny last year.
No, he did. Really?
Yeah, in Brent Thomas. I was with there and we were having lunch and I was like, that's Donny Bolter. Fair play to him.
Joking.
He was a good age. I'm talking probably...
Oh, yeah.
I would say late 80s, if not early 90s.
I'd say he was 70s or 80s when I was
Yeah.
young. Yeah.
Gentleman. An absolute
Wow,
gentleman.
good man, Tony, getting out there.
Hairdresser thinks Titanic was sunk on purpose. How do you get to sunk? How do the wheels in the head work? What sort of way are they spinning in which you go, okay, sink, sank, I think therefore I am, I thunked. Okay, yeah, sunked. So the Titanic was sunk on purpose. I mean, what was the other ship called? The Concertina or something, wasn't it? Or the Olympia? What was the name? There's another ship that went out at a similar time. It's a similar teacher. It was the exact same teacher who told us that Lee Harvey Oswald was a plant. Told us all of this. That apparently that they knew when they were building the Titanic, they knew that that there was problems, but they'd made such a splash in the media, if you allow the pun. They'd made such a splash in the media, and there was an ocean of coverage going on, and they lost themselves in a sea of publicity. Do you know what I mean? Wave after wave came crashing down, and they just couldn't stop that tide of attention. So basically, they were like, we could probably get 2 days out of the ship in the water. So we'll send it out and then we'll send the Olympia or the Concertina or whatever that other one is behind it to rescue people. But we'll get the insurance money.
Really?
And apparently there are like eye reports from people who survived the Titanic saying that they saw a ship approaching them and then turning around. So, yeah. I'd like...
What's your history teacher, Jim Corr?
He was a complete and utter pervert, and he carried a briefcase and he wore open toe sandals in -4 degree weather. He was a genuine decrepit loon.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I wouldn't be trusting him.
no, I wouldn't be hedging my bets on that one. Okay, so I want to feed you 3 of probably the sloppier messages that I received yesterday, just to sort of hear your thoughts on these.
Okay.
Is that all right with you?
Absolutely.
So, this one wrote into me and she goes, oh Jesus, has to be my Fruit Loop aunt, which is, I don't know if that's the technical HSE approved term for somebody suffering with mental health issues.
Bit insensitive.
Has to be my Fruit Loop aunt who returned home to Ireland from living abroad, reckons the dentist here in Ireland implanted a device in her throat so he could listen into her conversations, as he actually isn't a dentist but rather devotes his time to espionage with regard to middle-aged women. You couldn't make it up. Yes, you could. It's a very serious psychiatric illness. That's not a conspiracy theory. That's not Elvis is still alive. Do you know what I mean? Get them, like, because he should have. I heard some of the chat she was having in my local dental practice. No, but you know what I mean? That woman needs, like, an intervention immediately. She needs intravenous sedation, and she needs to be wheeled into a padded room and then addressed and, assessed and analysed. Girl I know thinks weather warnings are just a conspiracy by RTE to keep us all indoors. Yep, classic.
I will say they've gotten a bit more liberal with the weather warnings.
If only we had an example of a weather person being a complete fucking lunatic. Anything coming to mind? If only there was the example in recent pop culture time, an example of a weather person being an absolute loon.
Don't know what you're talking about, Mark.
Nor do I. After the last storm, the trampoline... Okay, sorry. Girl thinks weather warnings are just a conspiracy by RT to keep us all indoors. After the last storm, the trampoline from her back garden ended up on top of her neighbour's car. Good stuff. And smashed the windscreen as she didn't feel the need to secure it due to it just being government propaganda. Expensive lesson for her. She also believes that celebrities drink the blood of sacrificed babies to stay young looking. Excellent. I think it's lip filler and Botox. Yes. I don't know if it's the baby's blood. Yeah, Ozempic, Botox, filler. Not baby blood. The insanity of... One of my old lecturers had a neighbour who was a huge conspiracy theorist and would come in and tell us the stories. Why is your lecturer bringing in this loon? He told us once... that he asked him if he believed in the moon landing, and he scoffed. The moon landing? I don't even believe in the moon. Brilliant. Brilliant. Completely fucking mental.
That man a PhD.
There's just... The lockdown during COVID was to prepare us for more control in the future. Brilliant. I love that the RTE created COVID. Did they?
Yeah.
RTE created COVID. Yeah, that's likely.
What I do think is interesting about COVID, though, is it's opened up these conversations a lot more. Like, people who I know have never held strange beliefs, now they're kind of starting to explore those different ideas and being a bit more...
COVID, for me, revealed that the sort of wall between, like, order and anarchy in modern society is paper thin.
Yes. Absolutely agree.
We are only, and somebody used to say this to me, that, like, with Britain, that if you take away, like, football and gambling from the UK, it just descends. And they're not wrong, by the way.
No, that's true.
But, like, and you see that with the riots, like when I lived in London, like there'd be fucking riots every... The amount of civil unrest that's just lying there beneath the surface. But in terms of Ireland, I think that line between having a functional order society versus just, chaos. And, like, you know, I used to wonder about civil wars. You go, how did civil wars happen? Like the War of Independence, you go, how could, like, brothers be divided, families be divided? I can see that, like, COVID, for sure. The amount of people who I thought were, like, relatively balanced and, like, well-intended people who just became absolute fucking loons during COVID.
Yeah. And it's normal, everyday people. It's not the outliers in society. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, you see, this is the thing I saw recently. There was a horrific case in the news about somebody who committed, an Irish person who committed this heinous sexual crime overseas, and there was all these comments going like, but he's just an ex-person. It's like, you do realise like that these people who commit crimes are normal people, like.
Yeah, totally.
They don't walk around with a jumper on them that says, I am a complete pervert. Do you know what I mean? They are the people that you know.
Totally.
So...
Sorry.
You get nervous there?
No,
is there
I wasn't getting...
a few skeletons in the throat that you need to cough up? Yeah, is there... Husband's aunt believes that Michelle Obama is a man and brings it up every holiday.
There's this weird thing that's developing around, like, conservative commentators now about presidents' wives being men.
What?
Like, Macron has had to make public statements about it in the last year. Michelle Obama has been dealing with it for like 10 years.
Sorry, did I not hear something weird, though, about Macron and his wife knowing him when he was young?
Oh, really? Well... I don't know.
Like, very young.
Really?
Uh,
I think we've stumbled onto our own little conspiracy.
but what did Macron have to do in terms of coming out to the papers?
Basically to confirm that she was a biological woman.
What?
Yeah, genuinely.
How though? Like, but
Candace Owens had like a strong campaign to get like papers and stuff out about this.
people are absolute fucking loons.
But you see, I think people like Candace Owens love just playing off this, these types of issues, because then they can make it seem like there's a bigger agenda out against them. Like that's what conspiracy theories, I think, all underpin, is that actually there's a truth behind what we perceive reality to be.
Well, this is it. And also it's easier for somebody, to use the sort of cliche stereotype of people who believe in conspiracy theories, but it's very easy for there to be a more grand conspiracy as to why life hasn't worked out the way that you'd like it to. Yeah. It's easier to believe that the game is rigged. It's easier to believe, and of course the game is rigged when it comes to privilege and those sort of things. So don't get me wrong. I'm not acting like that the world is fair or that it's a level playing field for people. Under no circumstances is that the case. But some of the more ridiculous things, it's a real easy way to say, I'm throwing in the towel of life. I'm not going to bother, because why bother? Because all of these things, it's a rigged system.
Like
yeah.
Life and the world is objectively unfair.
Yes.
But it's not like this, undercover, like, private agenda against you personally. And I think a lot of, like...
But then it's easier for us to say that as white. Like, if you were on the, the poverty fucking spectrum and you're black from middle America, you're goosed.
Oh, no, but that's what I mean. It's objectively unfair. Like, you can actually see that it is unfair. Like, society is unfair. But it's not the Rothschilds or, like, some president's, wife. Like,
So are you're saying that they're faking their strife?
Don't pigeonhole me.
I'm just wondering what your point.
I'm just saying life's unfair and we all got to do our best and be kind, Mark.
Yeah,
Kind. That's
interesting.
exactly what I'm saying.
Pull the hood down next time you're chatting. It's completely absurd. It's complete. It's like that is completely defamatory of you. Do you know what I mean? Okay, let's move on from that. There's loads about the French president. So somebody says the French president's wife is his dad. Somebody else said, Cousins swear down says that Javier Bardem is same person as Benicio del Tomorrow. You can't be serious with Del Tomorrow. Like, for fuck's sake.
I want to get behind.
People are just... The invention of the computer chip was reverse engineered by what was found in a UFO crash. Bananas. Like... This is why we're never going to find aliens. If people think that aliens have to somewhat resemble us. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
And that they use basic computers.
Yeah. Like
They're running Linux to get there.
Do you know what I mean? They're communicating via images with MS Paint. Hello, Earth. We come in peace. Barbershops are a cover up for money laundering. Agrees? I see no problem with that.
Not a conspiracy, a fact.
Yeah, we just went into Mulliscanati. There's only 45 people living in the village, and we have 53 vape shops, 14 hairdressers, 9 barbers, and a Polish store. Like, do you know what I mean? There's outrageous.
Have you actually been in London recently and seen the amount of American candy shops?
Yeah, that's all complete.
Like,
on Oxford Street.
Yeah, on Oxford Street. Yeah. 20 odd of them. They used to all be like the, British merch shops. None of them are making a single cent.
Speaking of merch shops, justgoodstuff.ie. No, fucking steady on there. Steady on there, Jim Crow. Oh, okay. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean?
I wouldn't prefer Jim Crow to Jim Crow.
justgoodstuff.ie. Now live and available. Get them while they're hot. Get them before they're gone. The Derangement, Donkey Bastards, Donkey Kong, Oni Va, Good Stuff merchandise is all live. By the way, I want to do a shout out to the guy that helped me do it, because I am like, I'm going to say like Kanye here. I am sort of like Picasso when it comes to having my ideas, but I struggle to implement them with tech, right? There's lots of things that, like with code and stuff, that I just can't do, but I have the ideas, and it's fucking the biggest barrier to entry when it comes to creativity. Anyway, enter Keith Gibney. A man who I didn't know beforehand, but he messaged me on Instagram a few weeks ago. I was looking for somebody to help with the website, and he basically has this company himself. If you look up Keith Gibney on Instagram, I'll actually include his bio link, his handle in this episode. But anyway, Keith has a business that looks after like website building, and then also what's it called, paid sales, paid ads, yeah, and then email something else. Email marketing, there you go. Why don't you set up your own company if you're Mr. No, Keith, good to have you with us. Anyway, Keith is a fucking legend and basically transformed what I had done with my shop, which was just complete slop and it wasn't really working, and he just came in and gave me a dig out and was a legend. So I wanted to say thank you so much. Small Irish, well not small, but like very successful and small Irish business, rather than using some ratty American conglomerate or person online. It's great to be using Irish businesses for these things. So if you have a website, or if you need your website to be developed, or if you have an idea for a website and you're like, oh, this is a nightmare, I don't know how I do it, honestly, within an hour Keith was like, yeah, that's super easy, we can sort this out. So I would wholeheartedly recommend it. Anyway, Donald Trump has 2 penises, you know what I mean?